Hello, beautiful people. David Essery here of New Moon Art, wishing you a very happy and beautiful Sunday. I just wanted to put out a quick video today as I was having a conversation with Archangel Metatron last night, offering myself up for service, as I often do. Archangel Metatron in particular is a great person to call on when you want to do some work but don't necessarily know where to start, because he, as the architect of this ascension process, he always has lots of jobs that he likes to have people help him out with. So I often ask him where I can be of best service, and he always gives me some tasks to do. And in particular last night, the information he shared with me is quite an important one, quite a big one. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to get more people involved. So I wanted just to talk to you all about it this morning, and if you feel drawn to join in, please do. So my main topic for this morning is religion. Now, religion and spirituality aren't necessarily always in perfect balance, but religion itself, when taught properly, is always going to be a good thing. It teaches great moral values, it teaches belief in God, and it teaches the power of faith, and that is always going to be a good thing. However, throughout the ages, religion itself has fallen out of balance a little bit, should we say, particularly here in the Western world, not so much in the Eastern world. I think they've probably got a much truer philosophy, so please sort of bear with me as I'm speaking here. I'm probably more leaning towards the Western view of religion. I'm not trying to lump everyone into the same basket, so I'm not discriminating, or I'm not calling everyone the same thing here, but religion has fallen out of balance, and over the years, it's often been used as a method of control, a way to keep the people kind of placid and doing the way the leaders wanted it to. And as such, it's very much a part of that kind of 3D control matrix system that we're moving out of now. And although if you ever go into a church or a temple or a mosque or anywhere, the energy in these places is always incredible, and that's happened over generations of worship. In God's name, it builds up the energy in that place. But at the same time, that 3D control system that has been in places, and again, I don't want to generalize too much about various different religious institutions, but that control matrix is often there underlying that level of kind of faith and belief, and it doesn't serve our purpose. As we move forward, it's likely that religion will still have a place. It's not likely that that the spirituality, as many of you and myself included will kind of see it, religion will likely still have a place, but it does need to kind of refresh itself and bring itself forward in line with what we as awakened beings know and understand. They will need to bring that into the religion in order to teach it in the best way moving forward. So what Metatron asked me to do is to help do a mass clearing to this 3D matrix that is running throughout our current religious systems, to allow us to bring a more 5D wavelength point of view and a much higher frequency into all of these situations. So that's what we're going to do today. If you feel inclined to join, please do follow along as I lead us briefly into a meditation in a minute. If it's not for you though, that's absolutely fine, and feel free to bow out. So when you're ready, just get yourself planted with your feet on the ground. And now I don't actually have a specific plan for what I'm going to do here. I've asked Archangel Metatron to join us, and please feel free to call him on to you as well. He will be present, and we'll just see what we're guided to and the work that needs to be done. So you get yourself nice and comfortable, and when you're ready, close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And out. I invite Archangel Metatron to join us at this time. You may become aware of his incredible bright golden orange light as he draws closer to you. And you may well find him standing by your side. Whether you can sense him or not, though, I guarantee you he will be there. And when you're ready, just gently let your consciousness drift up and out of your body. As you perceive your body sat beneath you, as you move up through the layers of any buildings that you're currently within, and gently move up and up until you can see the street where you are, moving further up to the town or city, and up until you can see the whole country, moving further and further away, until now you can see the whole beautiful planet Earth before you. I want you to bring your attention to all of the religious institutions across planet Earth, no matter what religion they belong to, all of the churches, the temples, the mosques. As I say, these are for all religions, whether it be Christianity, Catholicism, Muslim religion, Buddhism, Shinto, Taoism, Hinduism, Sikh, all of the religions. See these institutions, these buildings, whether they're churches, temples, mosques, whatever they are, lighting up across planet Earth, just like little blips, flashing with gold and light. Now that you can see them spread all across the world, and take note of the volume of these here, there are so many of these buildings. And when you're ready, let's invite in some additional support from the dragons. The mighty dragons of the golden rainbow fire, the highest source of the violet flame currently available to us. These beautiful purple, golden and rainbow flashed dragons are now joining us and pouring in towards planet Earth. See one of these dragons going to every single one of these institutions across the planet. As they fly down towards the Earth at high speed. And as they reach their destinations, they stop and hover just above the building. And in a flash of light, they breathe a beautiful rainbow fire out across the building. Watch now as this fire engulfs these buildings. And they get brighter and brighter. You may see energy being released from within the buildings, perhaps smoke or areas of darkness, however you perceive it. Just watch this gently float away as the fire burns everything clean. Fire is getting into every single aspect of these buildings, every single corner, every single nook and cranny. It is clearing out any energies below a fifth dimensional frequency and raising the vibration to these spaces at to the highest possible level. And thank the dragons for this incredible and powerful work that they're doing right now. Now bring your attention to within each of these buildings. There is an angel. Every single one of these buildings will have an angel that is holding space within it and looking out for it. In some cases it may be the patron saint of the church or temple. But either way, there will be a very high frequency being, looking out over this building. Can we ask at this time for all of these angels, ascended masters, whichever beings they are, looking out to hold the highest vibrations within these buildings from now on. To help guide the teachings within these spaces to be done at the highest possible vibration. Of course, as always, we make this request under the law of grace. You may see these angels working within these buildings, perhaps rearranging things, adjusting the energy, changing the frequencies, increasing the brightness. Just watch for a moment as they do their work and they prepare to hold each of these buildings at a fifth dimensional frequency. And we thank them for their assistance with this. And lastly, with your attention focused across the planet, seeing all of these now brightly lit buildings, you need to begin to see a thread of light coming out of the top of every single one of these buildings. And you may see these in different colours depending on the frequency of the building. It may be gold, they may be red, they may be blue, they may be purple, it may be anything, they may be multicoloured. Whatever they are, just focus on these threads. If you begin to follow the lines for them, you will see they begin to converge together, high above planet Earth, into a single ball of energy. This energy is a collective 3D consciousness for the planet. This is where many people are still hooked in via their alter major chakras. It will be released when they're ready to wake up. And these religious institutions are connected directly into this 3D matrix. Can we ask now for the assistance of the unicorns to flood to each of these locations and touching these threads of light with their horns and dissolving these bonds, disconnecting them completely from the 3D matrix. Just take a moment to watch this. You may see some of these lines just shattering like glass, or simply dissolving away like dust in the wind. Some may break in half, some may just fall away. Just watch across the entire planet as these threads just disconnect. And you may notice as you do, each building growing brighter and brighter as they are more easily able to accept this 5D matrix. And we thank the unicorns for their service at this time. Archangel Metatron turns to you and thanks you for your service. The work we have done here today will help to instill fifth dimensional teachings to many souls across the planet as they continue their journey into ascension. And just take a moment to thank Archangel Metatron too for his assistance in this opportunity to be of service. And when you're ready, gently drift back down to the earth, getting closer and closer to where you started. Seeing your country come into focus as it gets bigger and bigger. Heading down towards the town or city that you started from. And eventually down to the building where you began. Travelling back through the walls and into your body. Just take a moment to feel the ground beneath your feet. Maybe wiggle your toes, your fingers, and take a deep breath in. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And thank you all for taking part in this today. I really appreciate your assistance. And whilst you're all here, I just want to take an opportunity, if you've not seen it through either myself or through Tim Wild, just to tell you about a really exciting event that we've got coming up. Tim and I are doing a workshop on spiritual protection and foreign energy removal. I think this is going to be a really interesting event. Things have changed over the last couple of years throughout the ascension process. But spiritual protection is as important as ever. So we've got lots of practical tips to help you out, and we're going to do a really powerful meditation that you can redo at any time in order to clear and remove any energies from your fields that don't belong to you, leaving you feeling clear, pure and shining. It should be a really fun event. So if you feel like joining us, there's more information about that on Tim's website at timwild.com. I hope to see you there. And then lastly, I just wanted to let you know, on my website at the moment, I have a 25% off offer on all of my artwork. If you're interested, the code for that is January 25, and you can find all of my artwork available at newmoonart.co.uk. Thank you once again for joining me and for your service work here. It's greatly appreciated. And sending you all lots of love, whatever you're doing this Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye.